body inside the house, or, you know, what's left of it. Reynolds is the LGBT home next door. LGBT stands for lesbian.
I know what it stands for.
Okay. Everyone there was evacuated to the school basement, which is down the block.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Get ready. Copy, Chief. We're on. Sergeant.
Randy. Another day at the office, huh?
Yeah. These natural gas explosions are no joke. I seen one take out half a city block.
Any indication how it happened?
Gas flex hose was removed from the kitchen wall, so looking like this was intentional.
Okay, so what did Rixton do?
Guy didn't say. What? They gotta know.
Where's Rixton now?
He's in the back of the house.
Guys, I'm just saying, let's not go on the warpath until we know what happened, if anything.
You're right.
Paint thinner. Could be the accelerant. See if there's ever two more like it in the basement.
Now, your guys at the gang unit must be proud with you making the jump over to intelligence.
Yeah, they are. Why? Hey! Hey! Over here!
It's alive! Medics, trauma victim, Delta side in the gangway, board, Keller, jump back now!
Copy that.
Get ready, lift.
You're gonna be okay, help's on the way, just hang on! Just hang on!
Lieutenant, Dan Llewellyn, 35, he's a contractor. Now, we didn't find his cell phone anywhere on the body or on the property. All calls to Llewellyn's cell have gone unanswered, and we can't get a signal location. We've reached out to his family.
Body's at the ME's office right now. They're trying to track for dental and DNA. Preliminary report says we got a male, 6'2", maybe 6'3". That matches Llewellyn's height.
And the other victim, was he from that LGBT home?
Yeah, he's at Med. I'm trying to get an ID, but the home's director says all their kids are accounted for.
All right, Atwater, you and Rixton head over to Med. I want you there when he's ready to talk. And have his clothes sent to the lab. Have him check for accelerant. He may be our firebug. CFD says we're not looking at a trained arsonist. All right, the rest of you, fire's an easy way to execute a homicide or cover one up. Let's figure out which and why we got two bodies at the same place at the same time.
What do we have on the building's owner?
Yeah, Fred Teague. He's got 6 properties on the south side, and he's been dancing on and off with the city's troubled building unit for the last few years.
Copy that. And he's downstairs.
Hit it.
Okay.
That was the first rental I bought 18 years ago. You believe that?
Oh, what was your relationship like with the tenant, Dan Llewellyn?
Frosty. I mean, rest his soul, but what a royal pain in the ass.
How so?
Dan was looking to break his lease, move in with his girlfriend. But he had 8 months left.
What was her name?
Vivica, something.
You got a couple of properties with code violations.
I fixed all those. And the house from this morning was 100% up to code.
Yeah, except you took out extra insurance on it 2 months ago.
I was doing work on the building, and the extra insurance is because there was going to be people on site.
All right, so where were you this morning, Mr. Teague?
I had a meeting with a painter across town. Are you guys seriously looking at me for torching my own place?
You're not talking us out of it.
Maybe Dan lit the place so he didn't have to pay rent the rest of the year. And he torched his own ass in the process.
Maybe. Name and number of the painter you met.
Dan will screw me yet from the grave. He'll screw me.
So, I'm sorry, but your victim was 000s when he came in. We did everything we could, but he died of massive blunt force trauma from the explosion.
Thanks, Doc. Think you can send those clothes to the lab for us?
You got it.
Thanks. Did you know Kyle?
I'm Angie McAllister from Reynolds, the LGBT home next door. Kyle was one of ours. Kyle was released 2 weeks ago. His mother passed away a year ago. He and his father were always at odds. 6 months ago, he tried to take his own life, and he was placed with us. We'd been working with Kyle and his dad. They'd come so far.
Yeah, did you have any issue with the tenant next door?
Dan? No. He was a great guy. He fixed things around the house. He was really nice to the kids. And some people in the neighborhood just weren't as welcoming, you know? He stood up for our kids.
Did he stand up to anybody in particular?
One guy. Yeah. Like 2 weeks ago, he and Dan got into a fight.
That guy punched me, and I'm the one in hot water? You should go arrest him.
Maybe because you're the one that likes to taunt teenagers. Does that make you feel tough?
I got a kid, okay? She looks out the window, sees two guys kissing. What kind of example is that?
What kind of example is it, you attacking them?
I didn't attack anyone. He hit me. Why am I here?
Because somebody set his house on fire with him in it.
I'm sorry, do you find that funny?
Karma's a bitch, huh?
2 people were killed in that blast, and one of them was a teenager from Reynolds. So what happened? Did he kiss another kid in front of you? You decided to teach him a lesson?
Nope.
I'm warning you. Lose the grin, or I will lose it for you.
You're gonna want to see this.
Hit it.
Dan Llewellyn, tenant from 3507 Wallace.
He's alive. He's okay.
Then who the hell died in that fire?